Hi, we're here to ask you one simple question. Do you find the EDL isn't racist or bigoted enough? Then why not join the brand new party called the United People of Britain, a openly, and yes, this is openly, neo-Nazi group and actively recruiting new members. Literally started literally only a couple of weeks ago, although the first post on here is on the 20th of July. So, I cannot genuinely believe this, but this is how stupid and ridiculous these people are. I'm going to just point out all their ridiculousness, but it's all quietly, concisely compiled upon their website. So this is we're going to read you essentially their welcome. This is directly from their page. Dear Patriots, we are a brand new patriotic organisation who will defend British people. Unless you're Muslim. We formed as a breakaway from the EDL as the EDL had become increasingly bad at what they do. The EDL have never been good at what they do. Last weekend, the EDL held a demo in London and only 50 turned up drunk and started fighting each other. Oh, I cannot wait to see the posts where people from the EDL and people from the UPD, as I think they're calling themselves now, have a fight. That'll be hilarious. We want to fight the Islamic invasion and the EDL are not up to the job. I have to ask the question, what Islamic invasion? There is no invasion in the definition terms of invasion going on. You are an idiot who has started up a organisation based on bigotry and racism. For what reasons? We don't know. We don't know what your end goal is, although it's probably to get rid of all the Muslims, and then once you've got rid of them, you'll move on to some other group, as most of these groups do and historically have done. But so he continues. So last Sunday we sat in a pub and came up with the idea of setting up another far-right, yes, and they admit this, that they are far-right protest group without the drunks, considering you started in a pub. Great, you're off to a great start there. An appeal to the normal, everyday people who oppose mosques. We now have a Facebook page and a website. In the next 3 months, we will be holding a demo. Please sign up and join us. Sincerely, Andrew Edge, Lead and Field Marshal. This is the delusions of grandeur these people have, that they are somehow going to unite all the British people and, kick out all these Muslims. No, you're really not. So, what are their aims? And this is from their website, and their photo isn't a photo of them. It's from the English Defence League, and it's basically two guys wearing balaclavas in a crowd chanting something, and it's like, what? So, these are our core aims. We want women to be protected from foreigners. We want the Channel Tunnel closed. Yeah, fact of that happening, considering how much, economic good it actually does for the country. Fat chance of that happening. We want people to get less pissed at demos. Well, considering you started, this journey in a pub, I really don't hold out any hopes of that happening. We want to be better than the EDL. That's certainly not going to happen. We want lots of people turning up at our demos. Yeah, that's not going to happen either. We want less Muslims and mosques. Yeah, not going to happen. See, I have this huge problem that when they talk about Muslims and like the problems of immigration, when you start talking about, you point them into directions of like, well, hang on, there's similar problems with other communities. Why all of a sudden are you focusing on one? It's because at the moment it's the fashionable thing to do to go out and bash Muslims. We want bacon to be listed as an important cultural food. I kid you not, this is one of their core aims. Right, this is one of their core aims. That is hilarious. And the final one, we want all pubs that have been turned into mosques turned back into pubs again. That's hilarious. Those are their aims. And these are only part of their aims. More aims are to be published soon. Oh my god, I'm going to keep an eye on this, because this sounds hilarious. So, who is behind the United People of Britain? Well, in what can be described as a very, very blurry photo of Andrew Edge with Nigel Farage, who literally, you'd think they'd have taken a decent photo, but Nigel Farage is like that with his eyes closed, and it's blurry as all hell. And literally, the guy is, Andrew Edge is literally trying to put his arm around, but it literally looks like Nigel Farage did a runner. Now, this is what it says about Andy. Andy has paid a massive price for his patriotism after getting jailed last year for violent disorder and losing his kids. Andy has pretty much everything. Andy has pretty much put everything that matters on him on the line in the cause of saving England from becoming Pakistan. That just makes no sense. Andy is an absolute legend and deserves the title of leader. This man would lead our organisation to war, and yeah, I can't believe this. This man would lead our nation to war and march back victorious. Wow. Yeah, because that's what we want, a leader who's going to take us to war. You know, remind you of anyone, Hitler. Remember, these people are openly neo-Nazis. They are not ashamed of their moniker. Now this one's interesting. We've got the next one, who is John R. Banks, the deputy leader and spokesman. And this guy is the same guy who was at an EDL protest who endorsed Sargon. Now, Sargon, as far as we know, has yet to say that he doesn't agree with anything the EDL, considering the shit that they've done and said in the past. He invited on Tommy Robinson and gave him, quite frankly, an amazing press day, and Sargon just sat there and just went, yeah, because I'm sorry, but it was evident Sargon did absolutely no preparation for that interview. I'm sorry, but he let him get away with so much stuff. And now you have the guy who endorsed him has now changed from the EDL to this party, the United People of Great Britain, and I guarantee he has or will do in the near future approach Sargon about support or speaking or something along those lines. So let's have a look at what it says about John. John is also another that has put his liberty on the line for his country. On a trip to Scotland last year, John got pulled over and was arrested after police found a hammer in his car. Last week, John was arrested for allegedly having an anti-Islam demo in a Christian church and was grassed up by one of the congregation. John is a man of steel. Do you think that maybe that person in the congregation didn't like what John was saying? I think so, because I'm sorry, but these people do not represent me as being someone who would be respectful of someone's culture or even their religion. These people are massive bigots. And the next one. Jen Loker, the woman and children's leader. Jenna is a woman, so we gave her a woman's job, as we like to be diverse. What? Jenna will lead all women and children in the fight against the Islamization. I can't even say it. I can't say it. The Islamization of Tamworth and beyond. Jenna successfully organised a demo in Bolton-on-Trent where, get this, 12 people turned up. Wow, 12 people. Jenna will also be campaigning to have Calais closed down and the Channel Tunnel bricked up. Yeah, good luck with that. The next one, Bill Weir, Twitter admin. Bill has been to many of our demos and fought on the front line with his army hat. Bill has been loyal to the EDL, but the EDL have let him down badly, so we've put him in charge of our Twitter. Wow, sounds like the correct guy to be put in charge, except, update, Weir is a cowardly twat and has left in less than 24 hours. We will be replacing him. Wow. I would love to see what the reason for that was. So next you have a guy called Shane Williams, who is the flag lead. Do not be fooled by Shane's stylish demure. Shane has been a good patriot and spent time in jail with our leader for violent disorder. As you well should if you do something violent. Shane has also put his liberty at free to save us from a mosque in the West Midlands. Again, I'm getting this guy probably threatened to like burn it down or do some stupid shit because again, they're bigots. Shane will be coordinating our flags. Shane is also a committed feminist. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, this is an odd one. Liam Walksall, aka Liam Jones, leader of the youth division. Yes, because all good parties have youth divisions. At a young age of 19, Liam has already been involved with eight far-right organisations, so we feel he is the ideal candidate with all the experience he got. Liam got pissed off at the EDL and was one of the core defectors. Your next guy in this stellar A team is Paul Murphy, the security manager. We have banned women from being on the security team, so we have put Paul in charge. Paul was in the Knights Templar. Yeah, it was in the... I still can't believe they actually did that. That they made a Knights Templar division of the EDL. For 2 years before it was sadly disbanded after leader Archie Salmon turned out to be a child sex rapist. Again, such a stellar organisation. Paul is charged with keeping sex cases out of the organisation so we don't end up like the EDL. Although, I can pretty much guarantee something bad will happen. Oh, that'd be so hilarious if it does. Next one. Bill Charlton, the main speaker / utility coordinator. Bill is the perfect choice for utility within the far right. Bill has been involved in Combat 18, Blood and Honour, the NEL, the WIL, the BNP, EDL, and a number of obscure neo-Nazi groups. Wow. Again, another stellar choice. Tommy English, I think that's a pseudonym. The LGBT coordination and a homeless champion. Tommy put his life on the line during his time in the EDL. He was the only gay in the EDL. He got much abuse from his fellow EDLers in the EDL, and is appointed to make sure our organisation is completely free of anti-homophobia. Tommy has also been homeless, so that also qualifies him to somehow be the homeless champion as well, which is insane. Yeah, not going to happen. If by the looks of it, these guys are probably going to be even more hardcore than the EDL, then yeah, expect there to be lots of homophobia. Good luck with that, English. Paul Locke, meme maker. Who would have a political party and then thought, I know, we need a meme maker? Then this is where it gets good. Paul took a position on our committee, then bottled it and let everyone down, so we are looking to replace him. Wow. Oh, that's your stellar team behind the United People of Britain. But what's this? Things we need. Running a Patriot organisation is not easy, and it is not cheap. Much to the pocket linings of, other people, such as the people like Paul Golding, for example. I can't remember his name of the political party now, but you can donate to his money here. Or you can have a look at your spare cupboard and see if you found any of the following items. Tracky bottoms. Trainers. Why would you need these? Question why. A PS4 plus Call of Duty for training. That is okay, right? This is what's disturbing about this, right? Because you go back to someone like Andrew Breivik, who cites that the people like the organisation like the EDL and their ilk were inspirational to him. And what were one of the things he mentioned? He said that to prepare for his attack, he played Call of Duty. So, must I then assume that the United People of Britain are thinking of organising a terrorist attack, possibly on Muslims in this country? And this actually quite disturbs me, because I think these people actually need to report it to the police for that. Because that is not good. That is really not a good sign. But they are the EDL, so the chances of them actually doing anything competent or anything actually dangerous are quite likely, but not severe, shall we say. But I still think that needs to be brought to the attention of the police, to be honest. Rail vouchers for travelling, phone cards, snout, face masks, socks and underwear, a speaker system, soap boxes, pigs' heads showing their, probably what they're going to do with them, and of course, flags. So, that, people, is your United People of Great Britain. Good God. I'm going to follow these people and keep you up to date with a nice regular update every so often with probably the hilarious goings on of these people, because my God, hilarity is going to ensue, and ensue hard.